Hola familia! So today I wanted to share with you this recipe that I made. I had some chickpeas and some peppers and other things, and I wanted to come up with like what I call a curry. And a curry is like a mixture of peas and veggies in a thick sauce. So right now we are adding some onions to our pot. Yeah, I love making that. And I think last year or the year before, I got like some cubes from the Asian store, and I used to put it in there, Japanese curry paste or cube. But then I read the ingredient and it had MSG. You know, they love to use MSG, so I had to give that up. We don't need any of that extra stuff in our food. Okay, cutting some celery. I bought a huge bunch last time I went to Merca. Oh, so I guess I already put the onion and the garlic in there. And then I'm adding the veggies. And again, you also need to time because the beans, chickpeas are already cooked with aromatics. So it's not gonna take a long time to get everything together, put it together. So it's a nice dish to make when you don't have a lot of time. Celery is always good. Oh, I put the celery before the garlic. Okay. Doesn't really matter actually. But I always like to put my onion first and then the garlic next because I never want it to burn. Panama is buzzing. Today's November 1st and begins the month of it's like el mes de la patria. La patria is like my country, TZOD, the homeland. And everybody is in a celebratory mood. People are flocking to the terminal to go to the interior because that's what happens in Panama City. People come to work here, but they're from their home is like in the interior. So they line up to take the buses and to go, but we have some really bad weather right now. There's a lot of rain predicted, so it's a little bit concerning. But hey, they are going home to see the desfile. They have a lot of parades all over the country. Panama celebrates 2 Independence Days, November 3rd from Colombia and November 28th from Spain, but it seems like the whole month. Of course, they love to celebrate. So our garlic is in, fresh garlic. So I'm putting a whole habanero pepper or scotch bonnet whole, just for the taste. So now we're going to cut this calabaza squash. Remember, I bought a whole half and I had not started to cut it. So I cut it in smaller pieces and then it makes it easier to peel it. I've seen people use the peeler, but I don't want to break my peeler because I am in love with my peeler. So tell you, the parades are gonna be so awesome. They're gonna have 2 parades Oh, and they're dancing. They're learning from us. So I'm gonna be showing up, putting some of those on the website, on the YouTube page, so you guys can see it. Yep, putting all the squash in, large cubes. El mes de la patria, the month of the homeland, fiestas patrias. Okay, all the peppers are going in. Mix it all well. Those are some bok choy that I had bought. I'm gonna put it in. You know, with me, when I'm doing a curry or anything like that, I just put everything that I have in there. I was spicing up pepper. Paprika earlier. Adobo. Slap your mama. I'm using a little liquid from the peas just so that the squash can cook a little bit. And the squash cooks so fast. I think next time I'm going to roast them and then add them at the end because they tend to, you know, break a little bit sooner than I'm ready for them. So you could do that. But yuca, oh, I'm in love with yuca. I had some cherry tomatoes, so I decided I'm going to add some to my curry. Why not? You can put whatever you want. If you had like broccoli, kale, spinach, put it all in there because it's all good for you. And then with the chickpeas, and that's all you need. You don't need to even have rice. Yeah, I decided to have them, just cut them in half. Yep, some curry powder. If you also have some turmeric, you can add some turmeric. You know, turmeric you can add to any food because it's so good for you. So I put them in my smoothies, and every time I'm cooking, if I need to add a little color, I'll put it in there. Yep, more liquid. Gonna cover it up for a little bit. A little taste. Yep, adding the peas. I had taken all the aromatics out. I had celery, fresh garlic that I crushed in, and some bay leaves. Yep, I think I'm gonna need a little bit more liquid in there. And you can serve this with a side of white rice or any rice you want, or you could do quinoa. I'm just gonna hold off for a little bit on the carbs. Got enough carbs with the peas. Alright, here we go. The squash is cooked. The peas are already cooked, so it's just a matter of getting the taste and consistency right. Oh, adding the bok choy. I had cut them and cleaned them really good. Bok choy is like celery and other, what kind of really call those? Yeah, you kind of have to really rinse them really good, like in a bath, to make sure you release all the dirt, because what you don't want is to feel some sand in your mouth while you're eating. And it takes no time now, because you know bok choy, you've seen how Asians cook them. It's like when your food is already done, you just put them in there, and before you know it, they're soft and they're ready. Look at the colors and the contrast. You eat with your eyes, guys. Remember that. And I just cut some parsley that I had. Remember, you put your herbs like that at the end. And I'm chopping some thyme, and I'm gonna add. It's just gonna improve your flavor. I'm gonna squirt some lime juice in here to balance it out. Lime is, or lemon is a great finisher. Yeah. Look at that, a pot of beautifulness. So we're making a slurry. We're adding a little bit of slurry with cornstarch, just to thicken things a little bit. This is a miracle ingredient, seriously. You just want to get the right consistency. It does it in a jiffy, and it's tasteless, so you don't have to worry. But be careful, don't put too much. We're ready and done. Oh my God. It's just gonna be so much fun to eat. Look at that. Look at that beauty. By Crocky. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.